Here we have a 71 plate Land Rover Defender X Dynamic SE. Now with this vehicle you've got the 22-inch SVR alloy wheels, all in excellent condition, and how fantastic do they look in that gloss black. We've then got the Tasman blue exterior paintwork, and again with the contrasting black around it, looks absolutely incredible. Coming to the front, we've got the Defender badging just there, as well as the LED headlights on either side. X Dynamic badging just below it there. There's a look at your bonnet as well, with the contrasting black features. Coming around to this corner, you'll see your second 22-inch alloy wheel, again in excellent condition. More black accents with the Defender badging just above it. Taking a step back, you've got your black wing mirrors, colour-coded door handles, side steps down below, black trim around the windows with the privacy glass for the rear passengers. You've then got the black roof rails on top. We've also got the windows here for letting in more natural light into the rear, as well as your shark fin antenna at the back there. Taking a step down, there's a closer look at your third alloy wheel. We've also got the spoiler just there. It really sets the back end off nicely. How fantastic does that look? Now, as well as that, you've got 360-degree cameras, as well as front and rear parking sensors. And let's have a look at the boot space next. Plenty of storage space inside here. Of course, the rugged theme continues throughout the interior as well. We've got the air suspension controls on the left hand side here. We can raise or lower the vehicle like so. We've also got the tow bar there, which is deployable, so if we press the button just there, that will actually close in for us as well. Here you'll find bags with your charging cables, etc. And there's a look at the rear. Again, more Defender badging just there too. Now just behind there you've got the wheel cover with more Defender badging on yet again. And as you can see, the vehicle itself is free from any major marks, dents or scratches. Now coming to the inside, we'll just take a look at that last alloy wheel before we do. We've got the half leather interior, 3 seats in the back, and how fantastic do these seats look. You've got your ISOFIX points within the seats, fold down armrest in the centre consisting of 2 good sized cup holders. On the rear of the seats, both sides, you've also got your 5-volt connectivity for if you wanted to add TVs in the future at any point. You've then got your climate controls, as well as more 12-volt and 5-volt connection points as well. On the doors, you'll find your Meridian sound system, which sounds absolutely fantastic. Brushed metal handle, and of course that rugged theme continues throughout as well. Going on to the front now, you've got that same half leather interior. And again, how great do these seats look? Now both front seats are heated, which can be controlled in the centre. We've also got the electrical adjustments, which are supported by the memory functions, both there and across there as well. There's a look at the door cards. Again, there's a closer look at your Meridian sound system, which I mentioned before. You've also got power folding wing mirrors, electric window controls and child lock for the rear, as well as your unlock and lock button too. Electronic handbrake on the right hand side, as well as your button just there to open the petrol filler cap. Steering wheel controls, it's completely electronic. There you go. Makes getting comfortable in here an absolute breeze. Stepping inside the vehicle, start the car, foot on the brake, start button, and we are away. Multifunctional steering wheel with different controls for whilst you're on the go. You can actually change this display as well. Of course, at the moment you've got the navigation in the centre. Let me just turn down these fans. But if you like, you could go across to layout, no display, and then layout, and make it full screen map, for example. And you can actually change what goes into the centre as well. There's a look at your full screen map, and how fantastic does that look? Taking a step back, of course, you've also got the speed limiter, cruise control and lane keeping assist. As well as that, you'll find your blind spot assist on the wing mirrors just there. Hope that picks it up on camera. Back across into the centre now. If we go into the home screen, you'll find features like satellite navigation. If you go into the seats, we can control the heated seats from the screen or with the buttons. It's like so. Simply push in and you can change that just there. Going on back, Apologies if the screen is flickering in the camera here, that's not how it is in reality, it's just how the camera picks it up on certain cars. Front climate controls can all be controlled from here. You've got your ion just there. Taking a step back onto the menu again, you've got your cameras. Now these are fantastic. Look at this, you can actually see all different angles of the vehicle, and as you can see, that is actually what is outside as well. How fantastic are those features? You've got a front camera, the front corners, front on. Same for the rear, of course, you've got your standard reversing camera. We can also access the towing camera for a top-down view of your tow bar, as well as your off-road modes. Really, really great tech inside these. Now, going on back to the home screen for now. Of course, we've got our EV, where you can choose your different EV modes, save, hybrid, or EV. Going on back, vehicle preconditioning, so if you want the car to be hot or cold by the time you get in it in the morning or on your way back from home, that's where you can control that. Eco data, 4x4, low traction launch, different settings for your tow bar as well. You can actually deploy it or stow it like so. Going back onto the home screen here, working our way down, vehicle dimensions. If you're ever unsure if you can fit under a barrier, you can access that very easily. Really handy feature again. Tow bar is now stowed as it just came up. Of course, we've then got phone connectivity for making calls or listening to your music. As well as that, you'll also find your media on here. Features like DAB radio, Bluetooth, FM and AM radio, of course, as well. And there is a good look at those. Now, as well as that, we've also got our different driving modes, which to activate that, we'll simply press this button just here. You'll then see we've got modes like comfort, eco, grass, gravel and snow. Let's just go across. We've also got mud ruts, sand, rock crawl and even wading as well. So of course you can pick and choose which driving mode best suits your driving situation at the time. And with that, the vehicle's height will actually change. So you'll see here we can lower and raise the height of the vehicle, just a touch of a button. You've got the off-road height, normal height and access height as well. Again, absolutely fantastic levels of technology in this car. Volume wheel and power button for the stereo, of course, dual zone climate controls. Very easy system to use. You can access your EV settings just there and change them like so. Low range mode, traction control, of course we've got the engine stop button. We can take manual control of the vehicle by putting it into drive, pushing across to the left, and then you initiate sport mode or manual mode where you can change up or down a gear like so. Back into park for now, you've got a USB-C connection point, standard USB connection point to 12 volt, a single 12 volt connection point just there. More storage space, two good sized cup holders, got the armrest just here, which also doubles up as storage, and this will actually fold all the way down so it can be used as a tray for the rear passengers as well. And that's a really deep area there for storing your items too. Of course, on the left hand side we've got the Defender badging as well, and that rugged theme continues. We've also got another USB-C connection point just there as well. Really does look spectacular inside this car. Now the vehicle is ready to drive away today with free next day nationwide delivery, competitive low finance, a fresh service, and it's also HPI clear. That is all from me on today's video. Thank you for watching.